just wanted to go ahead and create that array that they're showing there in the bottom right hand corner. So you're looking at 3/10 and 600ths together. That's 3600ths. But really, what this is three groups of 1200ths. One group right here, one group right here, one group right here. And if we total it up, that would be 30 plus 6, 36 hundredths. So let's take a look at what that looks like as the algorithm. All right, so the algorithm, we're looking at the number 0 and 1200ths times 3. All right, so the first thing I'm going to tell you about setting this up as the algorithm is we kind of throw all the rules out the window for a shortcut. And I know that sounds crazy. We're already throwing all the rules out the window. Yes, we are. So first thing first, it's not like addition, subtraction of decimals. You will not line up your decimal points. You will not line up your place values. So the first thing that we're going to do, let's look for some ways to take shortcuts. So I'm going to make my problem look like this. As you can see, I've gotten rid of this 0. If you think about it, if I included that 0, I have a problem that just has one more digit, and it's not going to change my answer. So by removing that 0, I'm kind of getting rid of one step. All right. So after that, you're just going to ignore the decimal point completely. Now it looks like a multiplication fact. 3 times 12. Even if you don't know the answer to that as a multiplication fact yet, then just do the math. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. All right, so 3 times 12 is 36. All right, and just like before, we're not done until we have a decimal point in our answer, but let me show you how to place the decimal point in a product. So you have 2 decimal places in your problem, so you're going to have 2 decimal places in your product. So it's really as easy as counting how many decimal places are in your entire problem and then placing that many in your product just by skipping. Remember, if 36 is a whole number, the decimal point is over here. That's why we skipped 2 spaces. All right, I can do the same thing over here with that extra 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 0 is 0. And then I still count decimal places and place my number. So it's one extra step. All right, and then of course the biggest, I guess, issue would come if you tried to line up your decimal points and line up your place values when you set this problem up. Because if you did that, what you're doing is giving yourself a 3-digit by 3-digit problem, and that's not something that we learn in 5th grade. We learn how to do 3-digit by 3-digit problems probably in 6th grade or something like that. So I'll show you how to do one right now, but we don't necessarily want to be doing this for multiplying decimals. So 0 times 2 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0. Second line, 1's place, 0. All right, 0 times 2 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0. Okay. Third line, second, like 1's place and 10's place. Yeah, there's not a good way to do that. The 1's place and the 10's place are zeros. All right, so each time you add a line, you add a 0. That's just a tip. So the 4th line would have 3 zeros, the 5th line would have 4 zeros, the 6th line would have 5 zeros before you ever start. All right, so this is the second line, 1's place 0. On the third line, you have a 1's place and 10's place 0. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 0 is 0. Okay, we're almost to the end here. We just got to add up our numbers. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places in our problem, so we have to move our decimal point 4 places just to get the same exact answer. We'd remove those extra zeros because those are hard to look at, and that would make it 3,610 thousandths. And that's not what we're interested in looking at either. So basically, that's all the extra work that we would have to do if we line up our decimal points and line up our place values with multiplying decimals. So take the shortcut, all right, make it easier for yourself, and let me know if you have any questions. Let's move on in the next video.